Hi, baby.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Howdy. Howdy, all y'all.
I love all y'all. All y'all.
All y'all. That doesn't make sense.
You all. Y'all.
I got this big box for these little cards, and this little box for the big cards.
I'm pleased you like those Oracle deck.
I do.
Yeah. I'm pleased you're using them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a good session that we had. If you guys missed out on it, if you're
Oh,
watching,
don't
like, the
tell
recorded
everybody
version.
about our session.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say it was a good session that we had. We had like
I
over
know,
100.
but you shouldn't say about sessions on
Oh, it
here.
sucked then. I'm sorry.
Personal.
Oh.
Oh, you mean the global predictions? Oh, I see.
I love you. Right down the shitter in a matter of a minute.
Say thank you.
Yeah. I apologize. I put the wrong date on tonight's video. I went back through and readjusted it. So if you just refresh your page, you're going to see the right date there. Allie's eating grapes in front of me.
Would you like one?
No, I actually had watermelon.
Oh, very nice.
During our break, man. I go to Aldi's and I get the best watermelon ever. You know, I've been shopping. You know, it seems like every time I buy a watermelon at like Publix or Walmart or whatever, even there's this place called Detweiler's. I never seem to get a really good watermelon like I do at Aldi's. Aldi's seems to have the best watermelon. Now, I'm going to tell you guys too. This is something that you probably didn't know, but what you look for in a watermelon, if you want a sweet watermelon like me, you want a round one. You don't want an oblong one. You want a round one. Round ones are females. The females are always sweeter. So you can remember it as being round, like pregnancy, and sweet, like
a woman,
females.
unless you're Amber Heard, and then you're not sweet.
Right. So you want you want a round watermelon.
A nice round, firm one rather than a long, firm one, right?
Yes. So, hi to Phil. Phil gave me the heads up before he even came on. It said May 31st. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, I had to change the date on the video. I don't know why I put May 31st. Oh, I was just copying the title from a YouTube video, and I was going to change the date, and I forgot. But hi to Claudette. Thanks for joining us. And Susie.
Claudette.
This is a new shirt, Susie. So you can find it at n5d.net. New quantum tie-dye shirt. Yeah, it looks cool. It kind of looks like a tiger. Yeah.
Not like Tigger.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I love your t-shirts.
Tigger. The wonderful things about Tigger.
Sarah Penfold.
Yeah.
Susan Poley.
Nice.
UFO Mark. Hello.
Yeah.
And Phil.
Yeah, so we had like 100 people, over 100 people here during the show. And it was good because we got, well, number one, there was so much interaction going on. It was awesome. But we got some great answers too. And we even contradicted each other on the last question. But
we
just
did.
because I'm right doesn't mean you're wrong.
I feel the same, love. Bless you. It's okay to differ with me, but I'm right. Okay.
Okay. You're right, and I love you more. So we're even.
I don't care if I'm right or not. I just go with what I feel. Fern, hello, Fern, and Camille, hello.
Yeah, Camille says, "I love how the two of you just light up when together." That's true. It's true. She brings that out in me, and I bring that out in her.
That happens every every time.
Yep.
It does.
So, I don't know. A few weeks ago, I had these cards, and I was asking questions. And I was like, "Your cards suck." And I'm like, "What? What? They don't suck that bad, do they?" It's like here's one of the questions, right? Would you rather be a bottle cap or not? What's wrong with that question?
I don't even know what it means.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh. Dick. You're such a dick.
Be a bottle cap.
I don't even know what it means in a jokey way. What's a bottle cap?
Oh, the cap to a bottle?
Cap to. Oh, okay. I thought there was another meaning or something.
No. No, I was just being sarcastic about how stupid the questions were to you.
Not all of them.
No. But yours were better questions.
We were having a debate about left-handed and right-handed people and how they eat. So without saying anything, either one of us, we want to know where you're from, and we want to know which hand you hold your fork in.
And yeah, that's it.
We're not going to say any more, but what hand do you hold your fork in? And you've got to say where you're from.
Yes. Because we think
only UK or USA or wherever.
Yeah. Just
not exactly where.
The country you're from.
Yeah. Just out of interest.
Yeah.
Because we were having a debate. I'm sorry I'm eating grapes, but they just look so yummy.
Oh, and thank you for putting the names down there too. And the date night. So hi to Gabby, and Zainab says left hand, but where are you from? Oh, he's from I forgot where he's from. You mentioned it the last time.
So fork. Left-handed. Well, I'm doing a tally chart.
We can't say what we do.
So that was left hand there. UFO Mark is right hand. Do we know where? Crikey, there's lots of them. So Zainab is from USA.
Hi to everyone that's joining us now. This is a informal poll that we're taking. All we need to know is what hand do you hold your fork in when you're eating, and what country are you from?
Okay, so you've got to give me both while I'm writing down. So go from the beginning, darling, and read them out.
Well, some didn't say, so I have no idea. Like Claude. All right, Claudette was the first one. Right, Ontario.
So right, USA.
Tamara, left, USA.
Okay.
Susie, USA, right. I'm not sure where Janet Miller's from. She didn't mention. Chris Clancy says Mexico, right hand. Zainab is left hand in USA. Julie McCloy, Aussie. Oh, she didn't mention, but hi, Julie. But thanks for joining us. Fern Carolyn said right in USA. Simon Richens says if I'm UK, if I'm using a knife, left, but if not, right. How about that? So Simon, UK, right.
So Simon, UK, right.
Camille, United States, right hand. Hi to Lori. Thank you for joining us. And we're not going to do this for all night. We're just doing this right now for a quick poll.
Yeah.
Yeah. UFO Mark, right hand. He's obviously United States. Leona K, Australia, left hand. Janet Miller, USA, left hand. Lee, USA, left hand. Harold, USA, right hand. Julie McCloy, I'm not sure where she's from.
Australia.
Okay, left hand. Claudette is right hand, Canada. Lori Davis, right hand, United States. Yeah, there's Julie. She mentioned it. And Harold, right hand, U.S. That's what we have so far. So what does that give us for a total, just out of curiosity?
So USA was 9 right-handed and 4 left-handed.
Okay, that's interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the UK?
UK, well, I've only got 2 people from the UK so far, me and someone else.
Yeah, and that someone else was the opposite.
We haven't done least lot yet. So Denmark, isn't it? Denmark, left hand.
Uh-huh.
Left hand.
And it was interesting. Okay, I guess we can say why we're doing this right now. Because I noticed Ali, when she eats, she was eating with her left hand. And I said, you're left-handed when you eat. She goes, no, I'm right-handed. I go, how do you figure? Because she uses her right hand with a fork. Or with a knife rather. But I don't get how you get that you're right-handed if you're eating with your left hand.
That's where the table setting is. I'm only eating where the table setting is. That's the right table setting. You know,
but you're eating with your left
fork
hand.
and the knife.
Yeah.
And you use the knife with more intricacy than you do your fork. So your fork is kind of like just shoveling, but your knife is kind of like laying food on and scooping things up and putting a little bit of sauce on if you want to.
Gravy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Now, what I will agree on though is if I'm like cutting meat or chicken or something like that, I won't cut with my. I use my knife with my right hand, and my fork is in my left hand.
So you swap over your cutlery to then cut your meat, and then you swap it back again.
No, I always use the knife in my right hand, and I eat with my right hand because I'm right-handed.
Isn't it crazy, guys? This is crazy.
But what I do though, because I have the fork in the left hand, sometimes I'll cut off a small piece and just eat it with my left hand. But generally speaking, like if I were having corn, I would use the fork in the right hand and the knife in the left hand to get the corn on the fork and eat it with my right hand. I would consider that to be right-handed.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Gloria Masters is trying to call me, but I can't answer it.
No.
I can't answer it because yeah, we're here. So
yep.
I'll have to message her later.
Yeah. So it was just that was an interesting poll. Thank you everybody for participating.
Yeah.
We have no parting gifts for you though. Yeah.
No. So Mexico was right, just one right-handed.
Uh-huh.
Australia, all of them were left.
Wow. Now Susie's saying she cuts her meat with the right hand also, but then eats with the right hand too, like most.
So you swap.
Yeah, I think that's
when you're
normal.
eating meat, you literally swap your cutlery over to then cut meat.
What I would do is I would cut a few pieces, knife in the right hand, fork in the left hand, and then switch it over and eat with my right hand. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
because I'm right-handed.
Gloria's getting a little bit panicky about she hasn't got a link yet, so perhaps we can send over a link, or I'll do it after.
Yeah. I mean, there's I already made the link today.
It's only Thursday, isn't it? It's only Tuesday, so we should be all right.
Yeah. I made the picture. I made the link. We're good to go. Yeah.
Good.
So Camille's saying same as Greg. Cut the knife with the right hand, cut a few pieces, then eat with the right hand because we're right-handed. But you don't consider yourself left-handed because you're eating with your left hand.
Definitely not left-handed. No.
When you're eating grapes, you're putting them in your mouth with your right hand.
Yeah, but that's because they're on this side. Yeah. But that's the way the table is set out in the UK. The fork is on the left-hand side and the knife is on the right-hand side. So tell me how you lay your tables out.
All right,
let's know that.
The same way, but Lee's saying she does the same as me. But Lee, you said you're left-handed. I ate with you, as a matter of fact, over at with Sharon and Sarah.
So tell me how your tables are set out. This is no argument. No.
Lee sat to my left, so I'm right-handed, so it wouldn't bother me if somebody's left-handed to my left. Your first argument. No, not really.
There you go.
Whoops, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dean said I switch it back and forth depending on how I'm feeling or how much I have to fight with the meat. I also stopped eating meat though, so going higher vibrant spiritual.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, the grasshopper. Yep. So switched it back and forth. Yeah, that's a lot of people do that, I think.
Not in England, we don't.
You carve, but getting back to what you were saying about the table settings, there is an assigned way.
There you go, Susie.
In a formal table setting, you have your salad fork on the outside, and then your entree fork, and then your knife and your soup.
You're pointing to the fork be on the left-hand side.
Yes. On the left-hand side, your salad fork and your entree fork, and then your right side, the knife, your soup spoon, and then your teaspoon.
Then you swap them over then to eat.
So
the table setting, it's crazy. There's a lot of things that don't make sense to either one of us. Like England stuff doesn't make sense to Greg. American stuff doesn't make sense. It's a crazy little thing. Forks on the left-hand side, knife and spoon on the right.
Yeah.
So you're the same table settings, but you decide to swap over and then eat.
See, when I'm there, I don't even use a fork. When I'm there, I just eat like this.
It does not.
And sometimes it's with my left hand too.
Garden telepathy. We levitate it into our mouths.
Yeah. No spoon.
Here's another one. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Staying on that, I have seen, though, people putting the napkin folded on the right-hand side with the fork, knife, and spoon right there on the right side, too. I've seen that setting as well. But in a formal one, it's the forks on the left and then knives and spoons on the right.
He's not forking around. You're right, lover girl.
Fork you.
Yeah.
The forker.
It's funny.
I love you guys. You guys rock.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Chopsticks. Yeah, just use chopsticks at least.
Right. Well, I use both hands with chopsticks. No, I can't use chopsticks.
Me neither. I've tried.
Don't they know that there's a fork? The fork was invented. How do you eat rice with chopsticks? What are you gonna get? One little rice kernel or whatever they're called?
Yeah. If that. There you go. Craig just said he cuts with the right and uses fork with the left. Dang, I thought I noticed things. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't care either way, really. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. So how do you guys say herb? Because in America, you guys go herb. You miss out the her. So you just say herbs, not herbs, herbs.
Herb.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Colonel Sanders' recipe has 11 herbs and spices.
Herbs.
It doesn't have 11 herbs.
Yeah. So tell us. So there you go. Herbs. Christine said herbs. Herbs.
You know, there's an H in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Herbs.
yeah,
Love a
it's a
girl.
silent H. It's like hello.
Leona.
It's like
Leona.
hello.
Herbs. She's from Australia, so herbs.
Herbs.
Or New Zealand. I can't remember.
Herbs.
UFO, Mark. Herb. It's the herb.
It reminds me of
It says herbs.
some old commercial that we had here. I think it was a E.F. Hutton commercial. We make money the old-fashioned way. We earn it with herbs.
Mary Jane, I use the H in herbal with Dad. Yeah, herbs. I use the H. It's erter. Erter in Danish. It's erter in Danish.
Real quick, Susie says I'm trying to purchase 3 shirts. Make it 4 because you buy 3 get 1 free. Where do I put the special code for the free shirt? At the checkout. Okay, when you check out, there will be right below the cost, or onto the left hand side there will be a code. Just put in love in 5D and you get 1 free. And thank you, Susie.
No.
Herbs.
Herbs.
Herbs. Herbs. Hello, Herb. Herb and his herbs. Herb's herb
Oh
garden.
my God. I was absolutely on the ground laughing because, and you guys have no idea how funny certain things are to us, and probably the other way around as well. But there was this one lady, it was from Life on Morrow Hill. It's part of I'm a Survivor Animal Sanctuary, which I love. I love watching that. So anyway, she's got a fanny pack on. And there's this goat trying to get the treats from the fanny pack. Get your head out of my fanny.
See,
that means
it's
something
funny
really
now.
naughty to us.
It's funny from knowing what you guys think that is. That makes it funny. Otherwise, it's not funny. But from a British perspective, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, and she just kept talking about it as well. My name is Herb Albert.
No, it's
Sometimes.
Herb Albert. And sometimes I eat herbs.
I don't know what you find, but I don't know what that is. So
Herb Albert is.
You keep saying it, so there's got to be something funny.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, Susan Poley said, was watching Frankenstein today, and the English scientist actually said schedule.
See?
Who said schedule out there? Do you say schedule?
Your mom does.
Only taking the P out of you.
Okay.
I heard calling someone a spoon is very bad. I haven't heard that one. What do we say that is rude in your terms? Do we say stuff? Pants to us is underpants. And yours pants is trousers, isn't it?
Yes. So this is Herb with an H that you pronounce, Herb Albert, and there's Herb right there playing a taste of honey and herbs.
Oh, so it's an artist, like a songwriter, is it?
He's a trumpet player. Yeah.
Crack on.
He plays the trumpet.
So we've got bubbler. What's a bubbler?
I don't know.
Bubbler. I haven't heard of bubbler.
Giovanna, I've shipped to Canada before. Contact me if you're on Facebook. Send me a message and we'll work it out. Because I have shipped to Canada, and UPS should be able to ship there, or USPS, United States Postal Service.
Oh, bubbler is a drinking fountain. Okay, is that naughty in some way then?
Can't be any worse than my oil that I have.
What? Can't see what it says. Oh, pussy oil.
100% pure oil.
Is that actually an herb? Is it an essential oil?
It actually smells quite sweet.
Does it? Does it indeed?
Yeah. I use this to clean my guitar.
Right.
So my guitar,
pussy oil.
The neck on my guitar smells like pussy oil.
Does it? A bubbler to me is a mini glass pipe for smoking herbs.
Herbs.
You went there, Greg. You did go there.
Yeah, actually, if you're going to use it in that context for weed, it might be an H, herb. If you're using it as weed, herb, it might be an H instead of silent H. I don't know. Yes. Yes, way. It's an essential oil. Yeah, our last show was kind of serious, but this show is a little, who knows what you're going to get.
Last show, I don't think it wasn't that serious. We don't do serious.
No, not overall, no, because we went down that road anyway on that show.
My face always hurts from laughing. I say pop.
I snort laugh.
Snort laugh.
That's great. So it's like how you say aluminium, and oregano instead of oregano.
Yeah.
So if somebody said, I put some oregano on my aluminium, that would be perfectly fine to you.
Aluminium with your meat usually. If you put meat, then oregano, herb on the meat. Yeah.
I'm so proud of Ali. She's been cooking. She hates cooking. She usually gets like takeout and stuff to go orders.
I usually get microwave meals.
Or microwave stuff. But you've actually been cooking with your air fryer.
I have.
So proud of you.
Although we went round Mum's today, hoping that she'd cook, but she had a dizzy head, so I had to cook. It was like,
What's that rattling sound? Mark wants to know.
Oh, can you hear my fan? Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. It's my little Fanny. Look, here's my little Fanny.
Yeah. Can't hear it now.
I'll turn it off. Is that better?
In your aluminium tray.
Yeah. What about in Australia? Do you say aluminum or aluminium? What do you say? Eric, honestly, it's turned my life around. I love my air fryer. It was gifted to me and I love it.
What if they said it aluminium? Aluminium.
Aluminium. Yeah.
aluminium,
Yeah.
aluminium, aluminium. What if they said aluminium? So it'd be like half one and half the other. Aluminium.
Giovanna, how do you say, where are you from? And then how do you say oregano? I'm interested. Cookie is a biscuit. The other thing is, you said, what did you say you're going to cook me? And I went, ugh, sounds horrible.
Chicken and biscuits.
Chicken and biscuits. And I thought it was like rich tea or chocolate digestive kind of dunky biscuits. I was going, you can't have chicken and no, that's really bad. That's disgusting. But your biscuits is a bit different to us in England.
Yeah.
Biscuits, it's like saying you want chicken and cookies. Do you want chicken and cookies together? That was what it sounded like to me. It was like,
yeah. This is what our biscuits look like, and they're yummy. They split in half like that. I know biscuits aren't good for you, but they're look. See how flaky they are. That's just one biscuit, flaky layered.
right.
But yeah, you split them in half and you put chicken and gravy on top of that. Chicken and biscuits.
Okay, so that's a bit different. So Giovanna is Italian from Montreal, and oregano. So that is the proper way. Oregano.
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 Oregano. Oregano.
Chicken waffles. Chicken and waffles.
Oregano. I'm Italian. I'm a quarter Italian. Shouldn't I know?
Shouldn't you know? Shouldn't you know?
I do know. What's the matter with you, huh?
I don't think in laughing about this, I don't think there is a right way or wrong way to eat with a fork or knife. You eat how you want to eat and you say things how you want to say things.
Yes.
It's just funny. It's just funny. I don't care either way.
I know. It's interesting, though. See,
Yeah.
Mary Jane, yum, chicken and biscuits with some gravy, please.
And you call sauce gravy.
Gravy.
See, sauce to us is like mayonnaise, tomato ketchup. That's our
condiments.
sauce.
Those are condiments.
They're condiments here as well, but we also call them sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, that would throw me for a loop if you called ketchup sauce or mayonnaise sauce.
Yeah.
I'd be like, huh? Sauce? No.
So it's gravy. Great. That's gravy to you, is it?
No.
So if I say, could you pass me if I wanted the mayonnaise, how would I say that? Condiment.
Hand me the mayo.
No, you know what I mean. Could I have sauce, or you don't say sauce? What do you call it then?
Like if there was like a little basket in the center of the table and it had all the stuff in there, could you pass me the condiments?
Condiments. Okay. Condiments. Yeah. Ketchup, aka tomato sauce. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Tomato sauce.
I mean, I guess that's what it is, isn't it? I mean, it's made from tomato sauce, ketchup.
Yeah. We call it tomato sauce as well. Ketchup or tomato sauce.
Is ketchup... What's the difference between ketchup and catsup? CATSUP.
Catsup. I've never heard of it.
You never heard of catsup?
No. No. No.
Well, of course.
What do you think a cob is? Cob, C-O-B.
Like a corn on the cob?
No, it's not that, but it's a cob, but that's how it's spelled, cob.
I don't know.
It's only up north. but it basically means a bread roll.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have guessed that.
No, I didn't. When someone said, "Would you like a cob?" I was like, "Corn? Yeah, I like sweet corn." No, do you want a cob?
Well, that's interesting. Claudette said that in Canada, many of our sayings are the same as the UK, as we were governed by the Queen.
Okay. All right. Cob,
Except,
loaf of bread.
except they know how to eat correctly in Canada with their right hand.
There's no right or wrong. I just think
I
it's
know.
my way sounds, obviously your way sounds good to you. My way sounds good to me.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I'd be just happy watching you eat anyway. I did that last night when we were on the phone.
I don't like eating when you're not eating anything.
I had some watermelon before we talked. I haven't really eaten much today, which is weird. I had a smoothie for breakfast. Put a lot of spinach in it. I put too much in because it kind of sucked. And but I drank it. And I had a couple potatoes for lunch and some watermelon for dinner. I had a smoothie also for dinner too. And now I got a little orange juice.
Are you feeling hungry? Is it satisfying you?
I'm full. And it's not like I had a banana also. That's all I've eaten. I haven't really eaten a lot, but I'm stuffed. And I think it's because of the smoothie. In the smoothie, I put a frozen banana, frozen blueberries, fresh spinach, a pear, and a carrot, and some pineapple juice. It was okay, but I think I put too much spinach in there. Yeah.
Scones. What do you think of scones? What is scone to you?
Well, a scone to me is the same as a biscuit. What we consider like what I showed you, or similar to that.
Okay.
Not the same, but similar.
Okay.
It's hot as balls in Florida. That's why. Hot as balls in Florida. Hopefully you'll find out.
In South Carolina.
Hopefully you'll find out if it's hot as balls here, because we should know in a few days. I think on the 11th, they're going to be starting to talk about opening up the travel between the United States and the UK. So we might know. We might know in about 4 or 5 days. So that'd be awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't wait to see you. It's getting hard now. It's getting hard now. We can cope, but then it gets to that peak where it's like I need this now. I need to see you now.
Yeah.
Need. I need to see you anyway, but it's need. Yeah. So I had a bit of a panic today.
Yeah.
So, now and again, I get big venues like holiday camps calling me. Well, it's the agents for the holiday camps. They call me up and they say, "Can you supply a medium for blah blah blah?" And they pay.
What's a holiday camp?
Holiday camp is. Have you heard of Pontins, Butlins,
pontoons?
Haven. Have you heard of any of those?
Pontoons, like a pontoon boat.
Okay. So imagine it's like a typical English holiday, right? Really. So there is loads of caravans or chalets, like just little condos, if you like. There's a swimming pool. There's a big entertainment hall with amusements, bingo, entertainment for the children, like a big stage with a huge place. And everybody kind of loads of holiday makers, they all book up for these holidays. They're kind of cheap holidays.
Okay.
So anyway, every now and again I get the agency call me up and say, "Can you supply us with blah blah?" So anyway, I did. I got somebody booked in. Never used this woman before, apart from these little events. Anyway, a text, the holiday camp messaged me and say the holiday camp would like to run something by this lady. I'm not going to say who her name is, but run her by this lady. Could we have her direct phone number? And I said, yeah, that's fine. I'll make sure it's okay with her. Somebody messaged her and said, can you confirm that you're coming? She said, I'm in Cornwall at the moment. I didn't think it was going ahead. She'd sent me her profile picture. She'd sent me her promo. We'd agreed on the price, which is a good price. She gets a lot of money. I get a little bit, and she gets a lot of money. She gets travel costs. She gets everything. And she said, no, she can't do it. She dropped me straight in the doo-doo.
So are you able to find somebody else that can you do it?
I've signed a contract.
Oh,
so they can have me for it, really, because it's an entertainment thing, and I signed a contract. So no, I can't find anybody.
Can you do it?
No, I can't do platform mediumship. It's on a stage. It's a big show. You know, they're the main act. You know, that's what they're doing.
Mm.
So yeah, so that was a bit stressful today.
Yeah. And when is that?
The 11th. That's what it's just reminded me when you said the 11th.
4 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, jeez.
Yeah.
I've put a shout out there and I put it in all the groups. So if anybody does watch this and they're a medium, they have to be a pretty good medium though, because you've got to run the stage. Does that make sense? You've got to kind of, but if anybody would like to earn quite a bit of money on the 11th, let me know. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. Well, yeah, you put it out there, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it even if I could do mediumship. I don't want to put myself out like that.
Lisa's saying Ascension is making the appetite lighter. So
yeah,
I was mentioning how I didn't really eat a lot, felt like I was full. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I only ate a tiny bit of my one meal that I had today, and those grapes. So, yeah.
I'm way behind on the chat.
All right.
Holy mackerel. Yeah. Hi to everyone that's joined us too. I see our lovely star sister Sarah is here.
Hi,
Happy
Sarah.
day night to you all. All you beautiful souls here on In5D with Greg and Ali.
Hello.
The balls are hot here too. We got a lot of hot balls around. That's funny.
I hope so, Susan. Maybe someone will pop out for you. I do hope so.
Can't wait to meet you, Ali.
I know. I can't wait to meet you guys.
She's here. Lori's here in Sarasota.
Free hugs to everybody. I love hugging. Hugs are, it's like there's an energy about hugs, isn't there? It just makes you feel good. You give amazing hugs.
I do. I love big bear hugs.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ali, you crossing the pond?
Well, I would like to. We'll see what comes up.
Mm-hmm. So Leona's saying her appetite has changed, not eating very much at all every day. Helpful to know that others are experiencing this as well. Yeah, so let's just make sure that these RAT tests are not mandatory to fly into the UK. A friend of mine flew into New Zealand and had to fly back as the test was positive. Be aware of this nonsense. The RAT. What's an RAT test?
Yeah. Not heard of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
speak someone into existence for Ali.
Yeah. Yeah, Susie says maybe somebody will just pop into existence for you right
That'd
there.
be nice. Yeah. That'd be nice. They've got to be really good because I'm vouching for them, though. Yes, they are, Christine, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm a hugger for real. Yeah.
Yeah, Ali and I were. Go ahead.
There's going to be loads of hugs.
Yes. Ali and I were talking off camera, and I was telling her, you know, just how perfect of a couple we are, how right it feels. And I told her, you know, I can't think of a couple better suited to be together than you and me. It's true. There's a lot of great couples out there, but I just feel like there's probably some that could be equally as great. I don't think there could be anything better, unless, you know, they're experiencing exactly what we're feeling. But I know that's just how strongly I feel about us. Yeah,
it's just easy.
It is,
and that is worth so much.
Yeah,
you know, that it just blends. It just blends.
It does. Rapid antibody test. That's the quick test then. Okay. Thank you.
You've had to have that, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
Here's a little tip, okay, that we did. Okay, so once you've had a test and it's come back absolutely fine, and you know you're fine, use your spit and put it in a little pot, and then each time you need to, you dip your little thingy in there and then send it off. Not that I think they don't actually. I mean, we know someone who did that. But not that I think that they won't have another. You know, some of those tests are actually already positive. So.
Yeah, I did I had to take one before I got there. Now I got to do it like 24 hours before I get there, and that's almost impossible to do, to get the results that quickly. But you can, obviously, through the rapid testing. And then I had to take a test on the 3rd, 5th, and 8th day or something like that.
Have you still got to do that? Maybe this is what these meetings are about.
Yeah, I'm hoping that all gets lifted, because it's a bunch of crap anyway. We all know that. At least we don't have to wear those stupid masks on the plane. And yet I guarantee I'm going to see people on the plane wearing their stupid masks.
Do you know what? There's hardly anybody in our supermarkets wearing them anymore.
Good. I'm seeing them here in the United States, here in Florida, where it's like the freest state in the United States. I'm seeing idiots walking around with their stupid masks on. I'm thinking, yeah, they voted for Biden.
Diaper, nappy.
Right.
Point and say nappy. Teach your young children, just say nappy.
Well, I look at them and I look down at their mouth, and I look at them and I look down at their mouth. I look at them and I look at their mouth. And I just keep doing that whenever I walk by. And I have like this puzzled look on my face. I'm like, like, what the fuck? I guess they feel good doing it though. So.
Oh, Claudette, I feel for you. I do. Said my daughter is having surgery tomorrow to remove a tumor. I haven't had the jab, and they are going to try to stop me from going in with her. Wow. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, let's hope that you get somebody who's on that shift, who's really lenient, and everything goes smoothly. Yeah. Because I wasn't really allowed in with my daughter when my daughter was giving birth. The cord had been wrapped around the baby's neck, and we went there to see what was happening, because she hadn't felt the baby move much. And she was hysterical, and Craig, her husband, hadn't got there yet, and I wasn't allowed in there really. And they came rushing out because she was hysterical, didn't know, she didn't know. It was like she was just in shock. And so they came out and let me go in. So you never know. Sometimes the rules can be broken, and you never know, they might be broken for you. And I pray for that.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't imagine, you know, because you want to be there for your child, you know, and the hospital saying, no, you got to have your mask and you got to be vaccinated. And your child's like, what the hell?
There was a very embarrassing, I don't even know whether I should say it or not. There's a very embarrassing story about me having to get rushed in there while she was having a cesarean quickly to get the baby out. It's a very stressful time. And they gave me this gown to put on to go in there. And they said, you have to take everything off underneath. I said, just leave your underwear on. I said, I can't. And they said, why not? And I said, I haven't got any. And they went out to the hallway and they're shouting it up the corridor.
Oh, no.
She can't come in because she's not wearing any underwear.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I'm going to die. I'm just going to die.
See, that's that, the same shit's going to happen to me because I don't either. It's like, I'll get into some car accident, get thrown on a stretcher and brought to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm their commando.
You just end up having to pick it out of your bum. I mean, it's just, it's just a waste of time.
I'm curious, Claudette, was your daughter vaccinated? And if she wasn't, do they make her get the jab if she's going in for a tumor? Or did they make her do that beforehand anyway? I'm curious.
Well, they were going to stop you from going in.
Yeah, my doctors told me that when I had quadruple bypass, he said he would not operate on me because I didn't have the jab. I said, well, then that's the way it is. That's where the cards fall. The following day, he came in and said, oh, I'll operate on you. Yeah, gee, thanks.
I bet you there was somebody who overrode that and said, you can't do that.
You can't force him. Yeah. Bullying techniques and tactics. Fuck that. That's not right. Doctors bullying you into getting a jab. Screw that.
And they kept saying, you're not going to survive. If you get it, you're not going to survive. They said, that's what they said to. I heard them say it to him.
Yeah. Well, and then I went in for a follow-up, after I, like 4 weeks after I had the operation. He goes, you still haven't gotten your vaccine yet? No, he asked me, have you gotten vaccinated yet? I go, nope. I said it really loud. Nope.
Not gonna.
And he said, well, you're highly susceptible right now, and you could die easily if you don't get that. Pushing that fear on me again, huh? And he did a wonderful job. I mean, you can't even see the stitches on me. He's an amazing surgeon, but wow. Yeah. I agree, Divine Nation. Bullying is abuse, and abuse is harmful, and that's against the doctor code.
Absolutely.
And Claudette said, no, she's not vaxxed, but the tumor is so big they have to operate. So they have to operate, and she's not vaxxed, and you're not vaxxed, but she can go in and get operated, but you can't go in and be there for support.
Well, they'd be killing her otherwise. If the tumor is that big, that is totally against their oath, isn't it? So,
right. Karmic Vibe says Americans are too docile to ever rise up. I don't believe that. There's probably a lot of them that are. I can't deny that, but I think a lot of people are turning to America for. I think it's all going to begin here. Honestly, this is because we have the guns and we can make it happen. They can't take our guns away.
But we in England are so surprised that it's not happened yet. We're in shock.
It's the effing distractions.
Yeah.
That's, keep us distracted. And right now, what are they distracting us with? Guns, because they know that. and it's like all this, there's always some, now there's some, shootings everywhere. And because, it happens every effing year during election time. The right, the conservatives are pro-gun, the left are anti-gun. So if you get a bunch of shootings before the elections, you're going to win votes for the liberals and the Democrats. And it happens every freaking election time. And I'm not saying that these are fake. The deaths are.
Well,
I'm not saying any of that.
I don't believe they're fake, but I do believe it's MK Ultra. I believe that these people are docile, and then they get a phone call and they go into operation mode, and that's it. That's what I believe, truly.
Hypnotized eyes, those spiraling eyes, and they just do whatever they're told. And
there's an actual good film. It's called Manchurian Candidate. Very, very interesting.
Twister Chris said, the docs did me one too. He said I needed to get the jab because I was fat. Nope. I use herbs, capital letters, and have been healthy the whole time. That's funny. Herbs.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, there is a big announcement that anybody who has had the jibby jab now, their immune system is failing them. It's actually reported now.
Yeah, I think Rosie sent me something about that, and it was being reported in the UK, and they said that anyone who had the first two jabs or more, but at least the first two, it's the purebloods are going to lead the way here. That's what it's boiling down to, folks. The purebloods. If you didn't get jabbed, you are a pureblood. Welcome to the group.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Have you got all Facebook? Have you got all the comments? Are they all coming through? Do you know? Or we're not missing any out, are we?
I don't know. I'll check Facebook right now.
I just I wondered. We are the dictators. Don't need to be governments anymore. I agree with you. We do not need a government. We need a spokesperson to implement what we've decided. That's it. That's what I think. I haven't complied and never will. I have seen healthy. Oh yeah, you've read that one. Yes.
I think we're getting them all.
Yeah.
Looks like it, because I think Mary Jane is on the N5D page commenting, and Lori's on my personal page commenting, and we see the YouTube comments. So we got them all. Good. It's thank you for bringing that up, honey, because sometimes we'll be simulcasting to 3 different pages and we only get the aggregate comments for 2. So we have them all aggregated here so we can go back and forth from YouTube to Facebook.
I've got a question for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you truly happy? What makes you truly happy? What brings you happiness? What's the number one thing? I haven't got just one.
No, I don't either. It all boils down to love, though.
Yeah.
What is the things I love that make me happy?
Yeah.
And it's not that necessarily. It's not things. It's people.
I like that, Teresa. Being me. I make divination. I make me happy because I choose happy. Michelle Noel says music. I like that. Jabberwockies. I like that. All of my friends have had the Jabberwocky and they've all been sick. it does reduce that immune system, and it does worry me with people. It worries me. Living in the moment, feeling loved, family, peace of mind, kind people, my daughter's happiness, seeing them happy, my crystals, and talking about Atlantis. We're going to be doing an Atlantis recall in psychic development soon, going back into Atlantis lifetime.
I was there several times.
Yeah,
You were there.
I was there. Susan says family, pets, music, and traveling. Markel, I have seen several doctors.
And my dog. Curious looking inside. Yeah. Dog. I love dogs, how they, the unconditional love that they give. And once again, it boils down to love. Love is powerful.
Yeah. Okay. What is your dreams for the future? What is your biggest dream for the future?
What is yours?
To be with you physically. To live with you physically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not mine. I'm
What's
kidding.
yours?
Of course it is. Jesus. You jackass. Of course it is. Oh man, I head over heels in love with you, my dear.
I know. I feel it. I feel you. I do. Leona said the main thing is being in my own space to gain clarity and joy. Then I can extend my energy to others. It's true. Yeah. Being kind and loving. Peace on earth. Nature, pets, my friends in here. Thank you for being here. Virtual hugs as least. Biggest dream is to own and run my own business and travel around the world. So what does everybody think about these kind of little Greggy big goof? Yes, you are a big goof. So what does everybody think about these there's all these adverts coming up about selling Audible books?
I haven't noticed that.
Made loads of money selling Audible books. Has anybody tried it? What is that about? I just am interested if anyone's tried it.
I haven't heard about that.
Because that just reminds me running their own business, because that's once you've got something which is called what's that word? Passive income. What's that word? Where it's income just coming in and you don't have to do anything about it.
Oh, geez, now you got me drawing a blank. Passive income.
Passive income.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you've got something passive income and it's just coming in and you don't have to do anything. Yeah.
Twister Chris says, creating a spiritual center for us here in the center of the USA. We need one. I love that.
Yeah. Passive income. I've seen those ads, but I don't really get it. There is huge demand for it, apparently. There is not many people doing it yet, and yet there's a lot going on. I must say, I bought an audio book and I'm actually hooked on that now. I'm like, I can carry on doing my work and
right.
Yeah. Just listen to a book in the background.
Well, how about this for a question? What movie moved you in a way that you didn't expect? And I'll give you mine. There was a movie that was called Rockstar, and I wanted to watch it because of the soundtracks that were in it, and it was about this hard rock band back in the 80s or early 90s. I wanted to watch it for that, and it was great, and I loved the music. I loved the actors. One of the actors was Zakk Wylde, who was one of Ozzy Osbourne's guitarists. but it moved me in a way that I didn't expect, because it tells the story of a guy that was pretending to be this singer that he replaced in this huge band. And he ended up finding his own way and made a name for him. He quit the band and popularity and fame and fortune to do his own thing. And that's what really, and I've said this for a while, so many people pretend to be what society expects them to be and will go to their graves never knowing who they truly were. In this movie, Rockstar, he figured out who he was and what he wanted to do. So that was a movie that moved me in a way that I didn't expect. What would you say?
I love the film P.S. I Love You.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I'm jotting it down though.
He knows he's dying, and his girlfriend or wife, I don't know, I think they are married, wife, she was very, very dependent on him. And so he made this elaborate plan about basically, and he involved the family to give her presents every period. Does that make sense? Like when she got her first job, or when she did this is what you give her. When she did that, it was very clever the way they wrote it. And he would send something in the post. It would be mailed by a family member at the exact times. And it was like, I know you're going through this, and he was basically coaching her to come out of herself and to experience life, and it's okay. And Gerard Butler, yes. Hilary Swank, yeah, it's great.
So how did that catch you in a way that you didn't expect?
Because I didn't know what it was about. I had no idea, and I was like, what a wonderful thing that somebody does. They're dying, and they're thinking about the person that is left.
That's when I got my I was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer back in 2007, and I told my ex-wife at the time that I wanted to buy cards for my daughter Brittany for birthday, Easter, Christmas, everything, and record myself reading the cards, and then have my ex-wife give her that CD or DVD for each occasion with the card. She goes, I wouldn't do that. That would be too traumatic for her. Because I thought, well, stage 3 is not good. Usually 1 and 2 you can usually survive. Once it gets to stage 3, it's pretty serious. And the cancer had spread to my groin and my under my arm, so they had to remove the cancer as well as my back. But years later, I asked Brittany about that, my daughter, when she was old enough to understand. And I said, that's what I wanted to do. She said, I would have loved that.
Yeah.
That I'm thinking about her beyond the grave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I totally get that, what you're saying with that movie.
Yeah. It was very nice. What about you guys? What movies would you put out there? The Princess Bride, greatest movie ever. I haven't seen that one, Princess Bride.
No, I'm going to write that one down too.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen that. I'm not good at movie names.
I know. I can't believe it. I love that movie that you said about We See You or something. What is it? Where they wear the glasses, and then when they're
They live.
They live.
Yeah.
That's amazing, that one.
Yes.
They live.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That song that they play in the beginning.
What Things May Come with Robin Williams.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that's a pretty deep movie.
I'm writing it down. Oh, hi, Galactic Goddess. Hello. It is What Dreams May Come. What Dreams May Come. Oh, okay. So What Dreams May Come.
Yes.
Lion. It didn't get popular, but moved me because I was adopted. Okay. Lion. Yeah. They Live. Yeah, 1986. Yeah.
With Rowdy Roddy Piper, the wrestler. He did a great job in that movie. I know he, originally wasn't an actor, but I thought he played a great role.
Yeah, so Gone with the Wind, says Susie. I like the film Signs as well. And Travis, somebody, about the abduction. It's the real story of the abduction.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen that one.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
I like that one.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I think I have seen that one. I've heard lots about it as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
My goodness, that's a good one. The Fourth Kind.
Yes.
My top 10 films, that is, and it's right near the top. Fourth Kind.
That's the one with the owl, right?
Yeah. And it's like got split screen of the real footage of the hypnotherapist and the fake one.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Yeah, that really affected me. And they still haven't found the little girl either.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, it's amazing how movies can move movies, and it's the travesty though is when all these people end up getting arrested, that some of our favorite movies that they were actors or actresses in.
Yeah.
Obviously
Avatar for me. Avatar.
Yeah.
Isn't there another one coming out soon? Avatar.
Another Avatar? Really?
Yeah. Apparently it's been in the making for a long time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shawshank Redemption. Yes. It's a very good one. Yeah. Yeah. Guardian of the Galaxy. Yeah, I like that one too. Ray Jane. E.T. Yes. E.T. Have you noticed, I had this conversation with my mum, there are more TV series and more films now than ever before about psychic or supernatural phenomenon. And I'm telling you, this is going to be the new fad. It's going to be, that's it. It's not a fad to us, obviously, but it's going to be
I don't think it's going to be. It already is.
It is, but it's getting really popular. It's going to really crank up big time. Jupiter is another good one. I like that one.
I like that one too.
It is all disclosure. If you want to be freaked right out, watch The Cell. Watch The Cell. That'll really freak you out, because it's about the cell phones. Yeah.
I want to live in their world.
Yeah, I do. The Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. But the last one is they get darker as they go along, don't they?
That's like the 4400. It started out with a great premise.
Yeah.
What a wonderful! I love that series, and it could have still been going.
Is it still out there? The 4400.
No, it could have been. It had the writers did things differently. It could have been.
The
And
most
what
disappointing was Lost. That was the shittiest ending ever. Was Lost. That was crap.
getting back to the 4400, the thing that I was hooked on that when it first came out, and I would watch every episode, and it was really cool. And there was I guess like the producer or the director, his name was Scott Peters, and I'm big on anagrams and stuff, and I took his because I'm like I see Prescott in there, so I took the words Scott Peters, made the word Prescott, and the last two words left over, E.T. Prescott E.T.
Oh my
for the
God.
4400. Yeah.
What about
like
the Dome? What about the Dome?
the
TV
dome.
series The Dome. It's where this dome goes over this town called Chester's Mill. It's just a clear dome and they can't get out of it. It's got its own ecosystem in it, and it's how people survive in it. It's amazing. The Dome.
You saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Susie says Jupiter Ascending has Dracos in it. It's true. Sometimes you gotta wonder, where did they get these ideas from for some of these movies? Dracos, right? Jupiter, Peter the Jew, Jupiter.
Lost blew my mind. Are they in purgatory? Whatever happened? The Simpsons aired at the same time as the Lost, and Beat wrote it was the dog's dream. Yeah, it was crap ending. Spoilt it. Absolutely spoilt it. What was an amazing, storyline.
Well, the Simpsons talked about monkeypox.
No, did they? Yes. I know they talk about loads of things, like 9 and 11.
Before it happens, yeah, a lot of stuff they've talked about before it happens.
And Trudeau, when all the lorries were coming up, when all the truckers were coming to them, and he escaped out of his office and slunked away because all the truckers.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Vampire Diaries as well. I loved Vampire Diaries. Yeah. I mean, I love my movies. I love movies. That's all I watch. I don't watch the news. And
do you think Spielberg put in real dinosaurs in Jurassic Park? No. But it is amazing what the CGI can do.
The concept of dinosaurs, I wouldn't put it past them to have made them, owned them. That does not surprise me. Who knows that there's not an island that has got that?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be that far-fetched to me.
Not at all. Look at all the like Epstein's pedo island. There's a bunch of islands that are uninhabited by humans.
Yeah. Oh my God, LA Lovergirl, yes. The 12 Monkeys. Have you ever seen the 12 Monkeys?
No.
Oh my God, it's about a virus that finishes the world, and they've built a time machine to go back in time to find the person who first created the virus. And it's just it's a series. It's a film and a series.
Oh, it's time travel then.
Time travel.
Yeah, I love anything time travel. I'll watch.
Yeah. 12 Monkeys. Yeah.
Time travel is my favorite science fiction kind of movie.
You've seen The Travelers, haven't you? And
with you.
Time Out. Yeah, we was watching some of it and then we didn't continue, did we? Because I think you went back, but we haven't seen it all.
No. The Butterfly Effect. I saw that.
That's an amazing film.
Celestine Prophecy. Definitely.
I do a workshop on that. Class and a workshop.
Terminator. Yeah, that's time travel as well.
I like Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
iRobot. Yeah.
Imagine having movie night with everybody here, and everybody gets to pick one movie, and we all meet together in this huge movie complex and hang out and eat organic popcorn.
Brad Pitt was in the movie The 12 Monkeys, but the series was really good. The series, I think, was better than the movie, for sure. Van Helsing, yes, Susan, I'm right there with that.
We need to get Greg to watch Outlander when you two get together.
It's very saucy, so yes, I would like to watch that with you.
Saucy, huh?
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
All in, baby.
12 Monkeys was very intense, yep, film. Yeah, I watch movies and I can watch a movie and I can see what they're playing at. Utopia. If you watch Utopia, the film and the series, everything is all in it. Everything. All the conspiracy stuff. I watch it with an open mind about it. I can see what they're doing.
Yeah.
And so at that point, they're not controlling me because I know what they're doing. I laugh at it.
But that's one thing I can't do is that you can do is watch horror flicks.
I see how it's being made, so it doesn't affect me.
I just can't take gore. Call me a big baby or whatever. It's not me.
You watch a little bit though. You know, there's not.
Yeah.
I mean, every film has got some,
but not horror. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's stuff like, you know. That's why I don't watch CSI, any of those CSI movies.
Vendetta, amazing.
Yeah, because someone's always dying. I don't like.
If it's a good storyline, I'm there. Yeah. We do have dark side. It's the interest in it or psychology of it all I like. Oh,
thank you, Phil. Martel says some horror is fine, but not the slasher stuff.
No, I don't like that. Like Halloween, I don't like that sort of thing.
No.
And
Friday the 13th.
Torture stuff, I can't watch that anymore. I can't. I've watched like Saw and stuff like that. That sort of thing I don't like, but I do like zombie films. I do like Walking Dead. Loved Fear of the Walking Dead, and
the Night of the Living Dead. I saw that, and the Dawn of the Living Dead. I saw all those. I remember watching Creature Feature, which was a series that they had on Saturday mornings here in the United States back in the late 60s, mid 70s. And I remember this hand coming out of this tar pit. There were 6 fingers on it. And I think it was called Chiller. Actually, Chiller.
Don't you just laugh? Don't you just laugh and think, you freaking idiot?
No, I remember watching
visualizing that person who's sticking his hand up like that. I'm visualizing it all while they're making it.
I remember watching a remake of Frankenstein in the mid 70s, and they were shipping him over, I think, from like Europe to the United States. It might have been the other way around, from the United States to Europe, but they froze him and he's in this block of ice and he's just this. I'll never forget it, that look on his face. And I had nightmares all night about that. Yeah. I'm like, fuck that. No, I don't need that shit. Aw.
That's the swan.
That is the swan.
That was in the spell.
Mm-hmm. People are passionate about their movies. I know I am. You are.
Yeah.
Everyone's got so many wonderful comments about the movies that move us. Phil says old horror films are funny, right? Like the Lon Chaney ones, Dracula,
Yeah.
Lon Chaney.
The Knowing. Yeah. What about Double Jeopardy? That's a really clever film. Because you can't be convicted of the same crime twice or something like that. Very clever. Yeah. Child's Play. You see, I can't watch anything there with kids and stuff like that. No, it's not for me.
I don't watch much nowadays. Same here.
I love to be lost in movies and things like that. Yeah.
It's nice to do that once in a while, just to get away from everything, to lose yourself into something that is nonsensical and takes you into a different frame of mind once in a while.
Did anyone watch Sweet Tooth? It's about children being born and they had a mixture of, like, some children born with horns and some with hoofs and things like that. Horrible concept, but the actual movie was very sweet. Very, very sweet. What are you giggling about?
Well, this comment, love the old movies, old meaning 1950s and earlier, right? I used to do that when I was younger. I would look for like old black and white movies because I was fascinated about how language has changed. And it seems like, the language back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, if you listen to, for example, a Manly P. Hall dissertation, he speaks so eloquently, and the words that they used back then, it just seems like their vocabularies were so much more enriched than what we have right now. And you can see this clearly, a dumbing down of society, if nothing else, through our language and diction. Oh yeah, what about first time I saw The Wizard of Oz? The those little flying monkeys and stuff. That was scary as a kid, and the music that they had going along with it.
Yeah. My Fair Lady. I love that film. That's up there with my top 10. My Fair Lady. Yeah.
I think my parents made me go to that was a Broadway play, wasn't it?
It's an old movie. I don't know.
Yeah, it was made into a play, and my parents made me go to it. And I'm not big on plays.
I really enjoyed going to see Oliver at the theatre. I really did enjoy that.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Oliver Douglas from Green Acres.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I know.
What are you teasing me about? I don't understand.
Somebody out there will understand what I'm laughing about. They'll say, you got a fucked up kind of sense of humor. Oliver Douglas.
I'm writing down all these movies I want to watch again. I love The Matrix. Love all those movies.
The first one was the best, and the second was okay, and the third one, I heard that new Tom Cruise movie is fantastic.
He does make good movies. Mission Impossible. What's that film where they had all of those psychics? What was it called? And they was predicting crimes before they happen, and they were arresting people before they actually did a crime. It was really good.
This sounds like a great premise to a movie. I never saw it. Martel gets it. Thank you. Arnold Ziffel. Yes. Everybody understood Arnold Ziffel except for Oliver Douglas.
Yeah, they were called precogs. The precogs.
Okay.
There was
Yeah.
3 of them in a pool. Did you ever see it?
No.
There was 3 of
No,
them
it
in a
sounds
pool.
sounds interesting though.
The Minority Report. Yes.
Yes. No, I never saw that.
In fact, Mission Impossible is my ringtone. Because I'm a bit of a saddo.
Dun, 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 dun.
If you do not answer this call within 5 seconds, it will blow up or something like that. My phone says.
Lisa is going way back. Marx Brothers, Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin, Oliver and Hardy. Wow. Laurel and Hardy, rather. Wow. There's another one that gets it. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Two people understood.
Self-destruct. That's it. That's it,
Yeah.
Susan. Your phone will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3. I'm just so childish.
Yes. I love it.
If
Don't
it goes
ever
off,
change.
it like goes off in the supermarket or something, and I can't get to it quick enough.
Don't ever change. You know, if you do, I'll take away your crayons.
I can't change, love. We can't change each other.
Green Acres is a lame show. It might be, but I don't know. There's funny parts in it. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Do 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 do. The stores.
I'm writing all these movies down. Go back and write because you guys have got some good ideas about good movies. Because
Yeah.
I've seen that. I want to watch that again. At the moment, I'm watching The Dome again. Yeah, I'm watching The Dome, which is good. I like that. Dome. We need to have something that we watch together. Outlander. Outlander is amazing.
That was good. I like that too. Mr. Ed, the talking horse. You never saw that? A horse is a horse, of course.
I've seen, yeah.
Wilbur. Oh God.
Has anybody seen the series Humans? It's about everybody having a like a robot that looks exactly like a human, and they start having feelings.
Oh wow.
It's very good. It's called Humans. It's a TV series.
My favorite Martian. I remember that. I forgot the actor's name, but it was the same guy that played Mr. Hand, I believe, in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Same actor.
Do you like? Are you a sci-fi? Do you like Star Wars and things like that?
I'll watch it. Yeah. Not crazy about it. Although, yeah, you know, except for the time travel. Yeah. See, like Lee said, Back to the Future. That's my #1 favorite time travel movie. Don't know how many times I've seen that. The 2 and 3 are good, but the first one's the best. Kind of like, it's exactly like The Matrix. First one's the best. Second one was good. Third one, nah.
I don't know. I quite like. I can watch them as individual movies. I can kind of in my head.
Yeah.
Warehouse 13. I've just gone back. Warehouse 13. Yeah, that was good.
I'd watch anything with you. I don't care. Well, anything but gore. Just to be next to you, just to be in your energy, just to be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you I could talk you into watching a American football game.
The trouble is, you just fall asleep, though, love. You do not stay awake. You just fall
Well,
asleep.
no, that's not true. If I could talk you into watching an American football game, I'd stay up for the whole thing for that.
No, you don't. You still fall asleep with that.
I bet you I could talk you into watching that.
No, you really, really couldn't.
I bet you I could.
No, you really, really, really couldn't.
What if I got naked?
Then I'd come in there and distract you and then go again. Yeah.
Well, maybe I can't. But
Sports,
I would try.
Sports is no.
I would try with the naked thing.
You can try that every day of the week, lovely.
Fuck yeah. How about Dark on Netflix? It's awesome time travel series. Thank you. I gotta check that out.
Is that foreign? Is it like a foreign one? Because it's very difficult to follow if it's the same one I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It jumped about so much. I was like, I just can't do it.
Men in Black. That's definitely truthful. Yeah. A lot of truth in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Lise. It's a brand new one that I have on n5d.net. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Dark is German. Yeah, it was very difficult for me to keep because I like to do other stuff while I'm watching TV. So if it's got subtitles in it, it's lost me already.
We could watch some golf together, and I can explain to you how to use the driver, putt around a little.
Or I could explain to you how I use a driver. You don't know that I don't know about golf.
Well,
I don't. But, you know.
Actually, what we were going to do, you bought this little golf set for the kids, and we were going to play mini golf in your house. We never got around to it, though.
We didn't. We did darts, though. Played darts.
I still want to do the putter golf thing. That would be fun. I would do that with you.
I like kids games like that, and hula hoops. You know getting the hoopla.
Okay. Yeah, hula hoops. I can't do a hula hoop. I can't.
And marbles. I like playing marbles.
Dark is German, so I don't know if I could watch that with subtitles. Oh, it has an English version. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I do like the Disney films, and I see what's in them. I know what's in them. Like Encanto, lovely storylines in a lot of these films.
Mm-hmm.
I will not watch anything with Tom Hanks, though. No, I'm done with that. I cannot. I have to kind of bite my tongue when the kids talk about, Woody and and all of that. The kids, what can you say to kids? They don't understand, and they shouldn't have to understand. And so, let them be kids. And
when they're ready to go down the rabbit hole, then you can talk to them.
Yeah.
Until then, I agree. I totally agree. Let them be kids.
Yeah.
I'm glad people didn't tell me about this kind of stuff when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old. Although I wish my parents did encourage metaphysical abilities. That's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I've always encouraged my children to believe, follow fairies, and I've always loved that.
Yeah.
Magical stuff.
Yeah.
The kids used to come to conspiracy nights when I had them, and they were teenagers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But they were ready, as teenagers, you're ready for stuff like that. But that's
They are, but I think sometimes you can, as a mother and a parent, that they can snigger at it afterwards and go, "Do you remember when?" And they go the opposite way, depending on what partner they've got. If they've got a partner that jokes about it, laughs about it, then they get on board with that, and it's like, okay,
yeah, but it ends up being like that meme where the conspiracy theorists were right again, you know?
I love that meme.
Here it is. Let me I'll whoops. I just lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Got it. I'll post it. Because it's so effing true. My reaction to almost everything lately. I told you so.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I think all women had a girly crush on Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
I have no idea who she is. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like a kick-ass woman, came from being downtrodden and just rocked her world with these dragons.
Disney is my heartbreak. He wasn't who we thought he was, and I grew up with Disney. You're not alone, Martel. I remember when I was a kid, the
Great.
family would get together. We would watch Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom beforehand, and then The Wonderful World of Disney afterwards. I remember asking my mom to scratch my back while we're all watching this, and this is interesting too. Generally, I would fall asleep shortly after Disney came on. Very interesting. So, but I don't know if I was hypnotized into falling asleep, right? Or if my higher self said, just go to sleep. You don't want to pick up the subliminal crap in here. One or the other. I don't know. But yeah, we used to watch that too. So I totally get it, Martel.
I think you can detach yourself. Now you know what they're doing, you can just detach yourself from it now. That's how I watch gory movies. I detach myself from it.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
watch real stuff triggers me. That triggers me big time.
in QHHT, when you're in that trance and you're looking at yourself, you're basically looking at yourself at the end of it as in the third person. Like if I was in that kind of deep state hypnosis, and I was referring to a past life, looking back at it, I would say, oh, well, whatever my name was at then, Greg had a rough life in that life, and he learned a lot of lessons that were needed despite all the pain he had to experience.
Yeah.
And you look at yourself in the third person, and you
That's
see it as
how I do past life
exactly.
recall.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow.
If they're in a bubble and they're looking down at themselves, they might still be talking about themselves, but they are safe in their bubble, so they're not experiencing it. Yeah.
But man, gosh, we've all been the best of the best and the worst of the worst in our past lives. And fortunately, we're in the best of the best right now. All of you, all of us are in this huge, amazing soul family and together. So thank you for deciding to incarnate now and at this point in time and being here, finding us all and being all together once again.
Let's party.
Let's party. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I got my orange juice, baby.
Oh.
I'm ready to party.
We don't do alcohol much, do we?
No.
Yeah.
I think the last time I had alcohol might have been with you.
Yeah. We had a few drinks at Jake and Nicholas, didn't we?
Yep.
That was the first time round. And then
Yeah.
we had some, we didn't have any on honeymoon. We didn't have any.
No. But
We were drinking at the wedding.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I loved our wedding.
Me too.
It wasn't fancy, and I didn't need it to be fancy.
But it was perfect.
Fancy enough. It was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Aw.
The truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're so lucky in so many ways. We don't forget it. No.
Sherry
And that's
says,
what we've all got to be, is living in that gratitude. If we stay in that gratitude energy, then it is opening the door to more manifesting coming to you. Oh, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. There's a couple of people just thank you subscribing to my YouTube. I'm so appreciative of you guys. Thank you.
yeah, and make sure that not only subscribe but hit the bell notification so you're alerted anytime Ali has a video, and do the same thing here with in 5D.
Yeah. Hi, Sherry.
Aw.
We have to keep manifesting travel portals so that we can visit our soul sisters and brothers in person. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can still watch all the wedding from in the UK, but you can't watch it in America.
Crazy.
I mean, you've done a video trying to compensate, haven't you? You've kind of, swapped over a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look so freaking amazing.
So did you and your tops. Yummy.
I got that feeling just locked into my heart. You coming into the room with your brother, walking you down, just seeing you, how hot and beautiful you looked.
We certainly wasn't lacking in that lovely energy, that excitement. It was like that moment of seeing you.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been any more of a marriage than a wedding than we ever needed. If we didn't have to have any official stuff going in and out of countries, I wouldn't need anything else. That would be it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm married and I'm happy being married, and I don't need the certificate. It would be nice to have it because it's easiest for travel, but we don't have to have it.
Well, yeah, and you are my wife. That's it. You one way, I one way or the other, either way or not, you are my wife. You always were, always will be, and we'll always be together.
Yep.
Always. And the vows, I love the vows that we did. We wrote our own vows on top of what was spoken in word to us.
Yeah.
But just getting the vows out was nerve-wracking.
I went to pieces because you went to pieces. You started crying, getting emotional, and I was like, I can't do this. Yeah. It was really tricky, but
I just felt
that's
so
all
much
part
love.
of it, isn't it? Feeling the emotions.
Yeah, I felt so much love. It was hard to keep my composure, but I did for the most part.
I had to ask for tissues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to.
But that's just all the love,
we were feeling the love in the room. Everybody was so happy for us, and online. And I'm pleased that we did that live because like we're doing the names, we want everybody to be happy, and we're putting it out there for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing too, the love that I felt and that everyone that was there felt as well at the wedding. it's as real as the love you're feeling right now that Ali and I share with each other, and we share with you guys. It's real. It's palpable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is why we're doing what we do on Tuesday nights for date night. It's for everyone, but it's also these names on the bottom that are scrolling across. You know, we're hoping that you guys find that special person that you're looking for, and can experience the magic that everyone deserves.
Yeah. So don't forget to check out in 5D Love Connections. It's a Facebook page. You've got more chance of meeting the right person through that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But we need the numbers coming in. You know, the more it's like they need more males in there.
Yeah, come on, guys.
If you're a guy and you want the pick of the bunch, then you get into the in 5D Love Connections.
A lot of great ladies there, spiritual, high vibration.
Yep. And you know, the guys, you know, it's on normal dating sites, you're going to get people from all over. You know, these are people who may be materialistic, or they would laugh at what we believe. You know,
Haven't done the inner work
no.
yet, you know. Yeah, but with this, you're getting high vibrational people that have been working on themselves and are grounded, centered, beautiful people. So lots of ladies. We need more guys. So sign up. Quit your lollygagging and get to it.
Absolutely. I agree.
I got the best one that anyone could have, but
you got the best one for you, and I've got the best one for me. We're on the right vibration with each other.
Yeah. But you're going to find the best one that you can have, and as well as, you know, that's what we want for everyone.
We do.
To find the best that you will have ever. And
yeah,
he or she is out there.
I get asked this when
she or they are out there. What pronoun do I use with that crap?
Oh, I don't play into all that.
I know. God, I hate that crap.
So I get asked all the time, what if I miss that chance of meeting my twin? What if I'm abroad and if you are meant to at the right time meet your perfect match and you decide to go to Timbuktu, then your perfect person will also be in Timbuktu at the exact moment that you're meant to go. That's how it is.
Where is Timbuktu?
I have no idea where Timbuktu is.
But yeah, it doesn't matter because Ali and I are across the pond from each other. That person's out there. Just be open. He or she will find you.
You haven't spotted it yet, and I love it.
Greg is a sexy man, and I love him. I'm a dork.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help it.
No, you can't.
I can't help being a dork.
Why are we so far apart?
Because I didn't incarnate where he was.
And vice versa.
And we are supposed to, I think, we're supposed to show everybody that even if you don't live near each other, you know, we feel we've got a lovely relationship. Yes, we're far apart, and I can't get hold of this man. This man can't get hold of me physically, but we've still got a very strong relationship. We've got a hell of a lot going for us. We probably really talk more than a lot of couples out there who tend to grunt at each other. Have you done the washing up? Well, you haven't done the washing up. You know, have you paid that bill? You know, we talk. We talk. We're best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, sometimes, you know, couples don't, and you know, we want to live together, but at the moment it's the these restrictions that are still there. If the restrictions wasn't there, then we would be able to fly back and forth to be together. You know, I can't leave the UK. I've got a grandchild, but we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We have no idea. We have to cherish every moment with her and my other grandchildren.'ve got my mum, who is like a best friend to me. She is a best friend. My girls are like best friends as well. We're really, really close. I can't leave them. I can come across and be with Greg for a month probably, but I couldn't leave him for longer than that. I can't. And Greg,
that's what I do. Yeah.
His parents who are elderly and you know can't. So you know we have to make. It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. My dad's 92. My mom's 86. I'm so grateful that I still have my parents. You know, I'm very lucky and fortunate. So
we just did that together. We just did that exactly. Anyway, and your daughter lives in upstate New York, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Due to the gas prices as well, Greg can't get to see his daughter very often. But I am hoping and praying that this shit show sorts itself out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll be going there in September, and hopefully, you know, we'll know in about 5 or 6 days if the travel restriction gets lifted, and if so, when I go there in September, hopefully Ali can come back with me in October. So we'll see. It's a long way to get to that answer.
Oh, yeah.
Lisa's asking, how do you get males to wake up? You can't. They got to make that decision themselves. But I think, you know, it's other males like me and all the guys that are here, Mark, and you know everyone that's in the chat that is male. You know, to be leaders, to set the example, to show them that you can still be a man and spiritual and be in connection with your divine feminine. It doesn't make you any less of a man. It just makes you centered, balanced, you know. And to be, a lot of men are afraid to show their emotions, and that's one thing that I'm so grateful for, that my daughter gave me, you know, because with a little girl, it would have been different if I had a son. I'd be like, oh, come on, you just take it like a man, that kind of thing. But a little girl, she melted me. She had me wrapped around her little pinky, and I just felt, you know, I'd be like, oh, honey, I'd talk in a soft voice. Oh, come here to daddy. You know, that kind of thing. And just, she melted me. She broke that whole macho bullshit down and showed me a side of myself I haven't seen since I was a kid. And I didn't want to ever let that go. And that she helped bring out that inner child in me. And if it wasn't for Brittany, N5D wouldn't exist, and we wouldn't have this platform right now doing what we're doing. So, and plus, now this inner child likes playing with that inner child. These inner children got married.
Yeah.
So,
and the thing is, have you guys ever seen that video of Greg having the first dance with his daughter? It's like the first. It's like it's
first
amazing.
slow dance.
Are you gonna put it on in 5D again?
Yeah, I posted it on her page.
Oh, it's so wonderful, really heartfelt. It makes me tear up just thinking about it. He was a wonderful daddy.
Yeah.
He still is. I mean, just to the young Brittany. Yeah.
She's my everything. Oh no, I didn't put that. I put the woodchuck video on her page.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an experience that her and I had.
I think the way to waken up people is by asking obvious questions. Why do you think people who've had the jibby jab and people that haven't had the jibby jab both can get the C? Do you think it's actually worked, the jibby jab? Ask that question.
Icebreakers.
Like innocent. It's an innocent thing. What do you think about that?
I would do stuff like, you know, at the grocery store or whatever, even at the park, you know, you could say, wow, I don't remember seeing those lines in the sky when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Just put it out there.
Yeah.
See what people say.
Get them to think about the answers that they need to be giving.
Yep.
I think that's the way I'm doing things now.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But the guys. I'm fortunate. I've got some guy friends. You'll see my good friend DK in here, Brian, who's awake, and my good friend of mine Joe, in upstate New York, and Jim, and got a number of friends still in upstate New York that are awake and aware, and so I think the males are waking up. There's a hell of a lot more females that are awake than males, and the hard part is finding amongst the woken males, there's a lot of the woken males are gay. So woke straight males, there's not many of us, there's not a lot of us, but we're there, and we're I think both genres are gaining in popularity right now, because this awakening just keeps getting stronger and stronger, and more people are awakening right now. So you're going to see more men waking up. And like I said, the guys out there, just keep being that example, be that model for other guys, to show that it is okay to be spiritual and be a man.
Yeah. And we've got to get away from this word conspiracy theorist, because it always comes with that chuckle. And that's the design of it. That's what the CIA created that. It's like, laugh at the obvious.
Yeah. Tammy said most males are self-absorbed, at least around where I am. Yes, they need to wake up. Yeah, I'll tell you, most guys, until they're in their probably mid to late 20s, they think the world revolves around them. It takes them a little while. It takes us a little while to realize that's not true. Please says, now I'm going to research Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Hi, Jenny. She says, I love you guys. I'm usually watching it on Roku, so not chat or comments there. I'm now on my desktop. You guys rock. Your wedding was amazing.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny.
Did you watch it all at the time live? Did you watch it live? Yeah. But it is about just getting the information out there by asking people questions, getting people to answer. I think that is the way forward, especially the guys, because they can't respond to it. They can't make excuses to the facts that are going on around there. This flu, it didn't care whether you were jibby jabbed or not. If you were going to get it, you were going to get it. That's it. And when they say, oh, you didn't get it, I wouldn't have got it so bad, I would have had it worse if I hadn't have had that. That's just a statement. It's like, it means nothing.
CJ's right, Carol Joe. Men have been programmed. That's the way we've been raised. Take it like a man. Don't be a sissy, But not, big boys don't cry. It's been that way forever. But you can still, like I said, you can be a man, but be in touch with that other side, because everyone has the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and if you suppress one, the other's going to pay for it. And but you're 100% right, CJ. Guys have been programmed, and you're right. Exactly how? Through the media, the movies, all the stuff they pump at us. Yeah.
And then hence mother and father then put that in there as well, because that's the way that they are told to bring up your child. Yeah.
So Mary Jane said, I watched your wedding live. It was beautiful and fun. Then Jenny said, I didn't see it live. I'm fairly new to you, but I've backtracked and watched past stuff.
If
I
you're in the
so
UK,
resonate.
Jenny, you can watch it on my YouTube.
I so
Yeah.
resonate with you both. I'm an old hippie who loves tie-dye. Well, you'll fit in great with this group anyway, because our group is just this one huge star family, soul group, and I can't tell you how much we appreciate everybody that joins us on date night or spirit chat, anything we do, because this is what we're doing. We're trying to bring all these groups together, unity, in love, through love.
And if there's anybody who wants to be included in the list, if you're single, or maybe you and your partner have drifted and you need a bit of extra love, vibration, then please give us your first name and your initial, and we'll put you in here. So we light candles, like my candle here, for all of the names. And when I'm watching them, I'm picturing the magnetic pull that is pulling these people together. So if you're in a relationship and you want that to be stronger, me and Greg are on here because we want to be physically together. So we're there. So it doesn't have to be just for single people. So yeah, but definitely check out in5D Love Connections, because I think we've got in5d.club. We've got that as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think put your photograph out there. Put your photograph and just say hi, everyone. Just
I got to make an icebreaker post on there to encourage people to put up a recent photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just amazing.
Yeah. So Divine Nation, I guess she said, I said that exact same thing about men not crying to my daughter today. Mm-hmm. And many turned to unhealthy coping mechanisms like drinking.
Yeah.
To hide their pain and their anguish. Yeah.
They do that subliminally in movies. It's like when someone's stressed, they go for the what's it called? The glass. Is it with whiskey, and they pour themselves a whiskey. I don't know what that glass thing with the stopper is called. It begins with something.
Decanter.
That's it. So they go and pour themselves one of those, and it's like so that's the norm. The norm is everybody goes to get that drink.
Yeah, I know. God, I love you.
I love you too. I do. I do.
I do too. The nefarious energies have attempted to destroy men and also women by making normal abnormal. Totally agree.
Yeah. Why shouldn't men cry? If they're feeling upset, then it should be normal for men to cry. But they're
because they keep us. Yeah, they keep us, in perpetual war, and crying is a weakness.
Yeah, and
perceived weakness.
Yeah, and I think it shows strength. It shows that you have depth, and it shows that you're able to open your heart out to another person and allow that person to see you, really see you.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you don't want to show your children about, I'm not saying all the time, but every now and again, it doesn't hurt your children to see you cry as well. Because when your children see you cry, it's like, well, even mummy cries, even daddy cries. Yeah. I'm okay to cry.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. And any guy that has a daughter probably has experienced what I experienced, what I explained about how the little girl will break down all that macho bullshit and show you a side of yourself that you've been missing out on for a long time. I mean, I was there playing. I bought her this Barbie doll house.
Oh my God. I was just thinking Barbie dolls and you just said it.
And we'd go inside and we'd play with her Barbie dolls. I would paint her nails horrendously. I would put little stuff in her hair and it was like all over the place. But she thought she looked beautiful with whatever I did, you know? But I took her fishing. I taught her how to step into a football and how to throw a spiral and how to hit a baseball. I taught her all, it was well-rounded. It wasn't just chick stuff. I taught her a lot of guys. We'd go out and shoot hoops. So.
Yeah. No, it's important to show that this is normal. This is a normal way of being, just being emotional and allowing emotions to flow whenever they do. Yeah.
All right. So vulnerability is a super strength. Crying is a natural body release. Our issues are stored in our tissues. I like that. You listening to this, guys? These are women that are speaking here. They dig a guy that's vulnerable,
Yeah.
That's not afraid to show his emotions.
It's lovely we enjoy reading all your comments and we enjoy the interaction and everything as well. We do. It makes us feel warm and fuzzy.
It brings the family together, and that's what it feels like. It's we have this amazing family of in 5D family, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you, really.
Yeah. So you're thinking, what's going on with your spirit chats at the moment? You was making some decisions about spirit chats.
Yeah, I took a little break from it because I put it out there, and there's a lot of people that end up watching it, but nobody comes on and chats. I mean, that's what it's called. It's called spirit chat. It's not just a dialogue or a monologue for me, because normally I'll do like a short monologue and tell you guys what's going on and give you updates and stuff like that. But then I bring everybody in, and there's not really everybody. There's a lot. I know a lot of people are introverted. I understand that. I'm the king of introverts. But it's spirit chat to bring, because everyone's got amazing stories to tell, experiences to share with others. It can't just be me. It has to be all of us. And lately it's only been just a few people, and I'd like to see more participation. Otherwise, I don't know, am I wasting your time? Am I wasting my time? Should I be doing something else? I don't know. So
I'm looking forward to the global prediction one together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Are you eating more grapes?
I am. I'm ready to have something proper to eat now.
You never heard of the cotton candy grapes?
No.
They're yummy.
No.
Yeah.
And they actually taste of cotton candy.
Yeah.
Is that the same?
Yeah. Cotton candy grapes.
And what do they do how do they get them to taste like cotton candy?
Well, they put them in this big tub and they spin them around in a circle, and they have this cone thingy.
I know that you're actually taking the piss because you've got that thing going on with your lips. I know that you're teasing me when you do that.
Oh shit! She sees something that I do. I have this little smile that I can't hide. I can't hide it when I'm trying to pull one over on her.
Oh, there's a fly. It's been buzzing around me for 2 days. I've said, I've given you the warnings now, fly. That's it. I've had enough. So I did the countdown. I counted down, half an hour. And if you're not out that window, I opened all the windows, all the doors. And I said, if you're not out there, I'm going to spray you. So I did it again. So 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. And then I'm going to spray you. 10 minutes. Now 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. So I went to get my fly spray and it had run out. It's still buzzing around 2 days later. Kids died for me.
Carol says she would love to come on, and she has a friend that would too.
Oh, can I write you down? Because I've got a little list going. I do like my lists.
Hi, my husband has put you on our front room TV. Looking good. All right, cool. And you're right, Leona. It might be a phase. It might be, that there's times that they need to be on. And Mary Jane says, I enjoy Spirit Chat, just a lot going on. So there's reasons other people are. Claudette, I love Spirit Chat.
But it's soul destroying though, because you put your time out there and you put your energy out there. And when people can't be bothered, and I'm not saying everybody, some people have got definite, but they're busy chatting away. Does that make sense? And the thing, and it breaks my heart for you. That's just how I feel.
It's okay. I try to do everything I can do. That's what I do. At the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, have I done all I can possibly do?
Yeah.
What more can I do? I mean,
can't do anymore.
Yeah.
Who did you just call out and say that they would do the chats?
Carol Joe.
Carol, what is
it? CJ. Yeah.
CJ, and what? How do you say the name?
Carol Joe.
I know, but we need to be able to find her on here.
Oh, CJ Angel Eyes.
Angel Eyes.
One word, yeah.
And then plus friend.
Yes.
Okay. I think it would be fun to get everybody together. So, we get some topics beforehand so that you can kind of look up, more about that topic and see if you can get information about it. And then we get together. I used to do conspiracy nights around mine. I used to have a big takeaway. Do you know what? One day we had, I packed out my home and we had a takeaway order of, I think there was £80 Indian, another £90 worth of Chinese, and then we had the pizza as well. And all these takeaway people just turned up. We packed it out. And that was a long time ago.
Mark says, "Don't ever give up Spirit Chats!" Exclamation mark. It was the first show that I was ever on for YouTube, and it helped me break out of my fear. Joe says, "Don't stop the chats." Got lots of comments on the cotton candy grapes too.
I'll have to try them when I'm in America.
Yes. Mary Jane, it takes a lot to go on Zoom. It took me 2 years of going on with Ali to get up the courage. Yeah. But you know what? It's like what we do right here. It's you're with family. It's not that difficult. It's no one's ever once said that was a dumb comment or that was stupid, because everyone's got amazing stories to tell, and everyone is compassionate. And we've seen people that come on that are nervous. That's normal. That's okay. But you get through it, and then it gets easier each time. So, and maybe what I'll do, because I know that I'm probably guilty about this. I don't give a lot of heads up, but maybe I'll do another Spirit Chat and I'll give a heads up of at least 3 or 4 days. Everyone, you'll see it on Facebook, but everyone that is part of the N5D Patreon, I always give you guys a heads up, so you get an extra.
I forgot to say, next Tuesday, if it's okay with you, my love, I'm going to pick a raffle, and this is for everybody who has joined our email mailing list. So we're trying to get past any of the stuff that's going on, okay, with Facebook and YouTube. So we are emailing out information about what's happening. So we're trying to create that email list and get it bigger. So if you can let us know your email address, I'll put you in to a free raffle, and I will raffle off something. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you next week.
Something.
It might be a reading with me. It might be, I don't know, like I don't know. I've got lots of little things here, so I'll decide. Yeah.
You're just so damn cute. You know that?
If you say so.
Oh, I say so. I insist.
Great.
No thanks. They're seedless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will raffle off a reading. I'll raffle off a 30-minute reading. How's that? So, but you have to give us your email address.
Awesome.
And we should use it more often. We're not using the email list as much as we should. We do forget, but that is going to be the way around all of this, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, baby, we've been on for 2.5 hours. Can you believe that? 2.5 hours?
Can I just read what Sherry just said?
Of course.
Besides the monthly Patreon one, it would be helpful if the weekly spirit chats were regularly scheduled. If I know when it is, I can put it on my calendar. Then I'll remember to tune in. You're not very good with regular, aren't you?
No, because I don't like conformity and being put in that box.
But we're here on Spirit Chat every week.
Yeah, we are. Can we subscribe to it on your website? I'm going to put up another subscribe button on N5D. I had one. I had some issues with the email service, and then I went to MailChimp for the N5D Quantum Tie-Dye, but I need to set it up again. So yeah, you'll see an email on N5D as well. So anyway, anything you would like to wrap up on before we head out?
No, don't forget to give us your email address for next Tuesday, and I'll raffle that off. It's a free one, and I'll try and do that once a month to give it away. And I think that's it. If you want a reading with me, please go to psychically.net. And I do readings for as little as $25. If you want a quickie, $25. That's not bad, is it? Woohoo!
I do.
So keep in touch with us. We love the feedback and everything.
Yeah. And like I said, this I got a new shirt that came out on N5D Quantum Tie-Dye. You can check it out at n5d.net. Still got the sale going. Buy 3, get 1 free. Just use the code LOVE N5D at the checkout, and it'll automatically get discounted. Outside of that, hang in there. Lots of positive things are happening with the Pluto and Capricorn. Truth vibration keeps coming out. Lots of disclosure. The white hats are taking over. So, hang in there. We're going to see lots of positive things coming up in the near future.
I think they're infiltrating into everything, into TV media, into everything.
Yes.
And they're ready to just
politics
slip in and take over.
Yeah. It's already in progress.
So it's like I'm seeing as somebody gets arrested and taken out, the other person has worked that closely around them. They literally just swap in. And so it will be business as usual, but everything will be changed over.
Yeah. I don't see us taking a huge step backwards. It might be a small step backwards, but it's going to end up being a quantum leap forward.
Yep.
So let's leave it off at that positive
All right.
note. Big step forward. So I guess thanks again for watching. If you're watching on the recorded version, thank you for joining us as well. You leave your comments below. Be sure that that you have subscribed and to hit the bell notification, not just for my channel. You'll find a link to Ali's in the more info section. Make sure you subscribe.
Resubscribe, because sometimes they unsubscribe us. It's not us. We don't do it.
Yeah, I've been told that numerous times.
Unless you've been an arse.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be getting the spirit chat back up again real soon, and we'll give you a heads up on that when that happens. So till the next time, I'm Greg from infid.com and infid.net, sending you all infinite love and light. And
I'm Psychic Ali from psychicali.net.
So we love you all. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you the next time.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, everyone.